Hey y'all, it's Krim again. I just want to pay back on a video I posted the other night about my Rock Band 3 DLC Wishlist. Basically, now that the news is broke that Guitar Hero is now dead, and I mentioned in my previous DLC wishlist that there's a lot of bands I want in Rock Band but can't get because of contractual obligations to Activision, probably. Which is the reason why we lost, probably why we lost Enter Sandman from Rock Band 1 to Rock Band 2, and Battery from Rock Band 2 to Rock Band 3. And what I'm going with on this one is one of my all-time favorite bands, Metallica. I'm hoping that now that, as of right now, that the Guitar Hero series is dead for now, and I still feel bad for all those Guitar Hero fans who lost their game, their franchise, and all the guys who got laid off, which is like, what, 500-600 people? It really fucking sucks on Activision's part. But I'm hoping that because of the cancellation of the game, maybe those contractual obligations maybe no longer apply. I would like to think that's the case. I'm sure there's some probable fine print in there that says no. Kind of like in the wrestling business, when you get like the WWF, when somebody like quits or leaves, they have like a 90-day no compete clause. It might be something like that. Best case scenario, or actually worst case scenario, is that. Really worst case scenario is no, they're still bound to Activision, even though they're not making the Guitar Hero games anymore. Regardless, as an amendment to my DLC wish list, I would like to see more Metallica on Rock Band, because I believe, at least as far back as Rock Band 1, maybe even Rock Band 2, we were actually supposed to get full Metallica albums, just like we have, like, the Who and all those guys. I would also like to see Aerosmith, like good Aerosmith, 80s Aerosmith that most of us grew up on, even, in some 70s Aerosmith, but for the most part, most of us grew up on like 80s Aerosmith, those awesome power ballads and all that good shit. Hell, with the frickin' Pro Keys mode and the Keys mode, I don't want to miss a thing from Armageddon. It'd be perfect for frickin' Keys, right? Perfect. Obviously, I wouldn't mind seeing some Van Halen, but not Van Halen. I want to see Van Halen and Van Hagar, because they did a lot of good stuff with frickin', Sammy Hagar. They did tons of great stuff with him. And to exclude all that into the Van Halen game, it kind of pisses me off. That and the fact that they took out old boy who was on bass and replaced him with Wolfgang. Nothing personal against, Eddie and his brother and all, but fuck, dude. Old boy was your bassist for how many fucking years? And you exclude him from the game? Anyways. I'm honestly hoping that we can get these bands who were exclusive to the Guitar Hero series on board on Rock Band. Because let's face it, in my honest opinion, the Beatles Rock Band, yeah, it sucks we can't export those songs to Rock Band 3 or Rock Band 2, but that was an exclusive deal with Apple Corps. I can live with that. I love me some Beatles. But honestly, as much as I love Guitar Hero Metallica, which is my favorite Guitar Hero song or Guitar Hero game out of the whole bunch, second being probably World Tour, I personally feel Harmonix could have did a better job of centering a game around Metallica than, Activision did. And nothing against Red Octane or Neversoft or whoever made the game. It's just, look at the animations. Beatles Rock Band. Yes, they were slightly caricatured, characters and everything, but everybody was playing just like a normal Rock Band. Everybody could see all the chords and notes everybody was playing. You could see Ringo bobbing his head. It was good shit. Whereas with Metallica, they all seemed kind of stiff. It kind of looked like they were kind of playing the chords, And, I don't know. I just think, I thought Harmonix could have done a better job with a band-centric standalone game versus the Guitar Hero series. But I will say this about Guitar Hero, Metallica, way better than Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Nothing against Aerosmith themselves, but I think they were the first band to sign on for a band-centric game, and I don't know if they necessarily realized what they were getting into, but if you look at their set list for that game, the majority of it is not even Aerosmith. It's a lot of bands they've either toured with, who they were inspired by, and there was not a lot of there was a lot of good Aerosmith songs in there, but there was not a lot of Aerosmith songs in there that everybody wanted. There's a lot of Aerosmith songs in there that just weren't in there, I can't vouch for Green Day Rock Band because I never played it. Same thing with Van Halen Rock Band, Van Halen Guitar Hero, I never played it, but I did see the set list, and it's not that impressive because it completely omits everything after, after, damn it, brain fart. The original lead singer left. Damn it, I can't remember his name. Yes, I know, I'm dumb. Brain fart like a mofo. David Lee Roth, there we go. Oof. Save my ass on that one. David Lee Roth. There's nothing after David Lee Roth. And Sammy Hagar contributed a lot of good shit to that band. David Sharon from Extreme, not so much. I feel bad for him. But anyways, I just think Harmonix could have done a better job with band-centric games like they do with Beatles Rock Band. They could have done a way better job with Metallica, AC, Aerosmith, and fucking Van Halen. Although I will say this, the set list for the Metallica game from Guitar Hero was fucking awesome. I mean, they had, not only they had bands that inspired them, like Merciful Fate and Samhain and all that good stuff, they also had bands that toured with them, bands they're friends with, so basically their set list made a hell of a lot more sense than the Aerosmith set list. And I know I'm, going off on a tangent here, but basically I would like to see all Metallica come to Rock Band. All the albums. I would like to see Van Halen with and without Sammy Hagar and David Lee Roth come to Rock Band. And I'd like to see a lot more actually all Aerosmith come to Rock Band, because we have no Aerosmith on Rock Band that I'm aware of. And basically, like I said, this is just an addition to my other, my DLC wish list. There's a lot of other bands I wouldn't mind seeing, like now they give it a little bit more thought, like Typo Negative. Yes, I know there's some songs in there we're probably never ever going to hear from Typo Negative, mainly just because of the censorship or whatnot, because this game is a T-rated game, and online shit changes, but you still got to kind of keep it clean. I wouldn't mind seeing brain fart, maybe some America, some more Toto. I'm digging from the well, old school here. Obviously more 80s. I already said that before in my previous video. Tons more 80s. Some more Stone Temple Pilots, Guns N' Roses. Axl, pull your head out of your fucking ass. Make a deal with Harmonix so we can have some Guns N' Roses. Yes, Guitar Hero, Sweet Child of Mine, and Welcome to the Jungle. I'm talking about Appetite for Destruction, as far as you can do it without censoring it too much, and some songs off of GNR Lives like Patience and I Wish, I Used to Love Her, and throw in some, Users 1 and 2. For real, come on, guys. You Axl, pull your head out of your butt. Take the cash and have Guns N' Roses on a Rock Band. Okay? And I'm probably going to have another addition to my little DLC wish list as they pop into my head. Right off the top of my head, I wouldn't mind having some Sepultura. As far as heavy stuff, Sepultura, maybe some Emperor. Carcass probably ain't going to fucking happen because I can't understand it without reading the damn lyrics. That's just me. What else? Unleashed would be nice. We already have Cataclysm on the DLC list. Some Vader would be cool. I'm going off my high school death, hardcore, metal type of mindset here right now. Benediction, maybe. Probably Deicide ain't gonna make the cut, especially their album art. Epica would be awesome. There's a girl on YouTube right now, and she's part of the Team CNN people, and she can do some badass, symphonic metal. So just all symphonic metal would be an awesome addition, probably to the Rock Band network versus, Rock Band DLC. It'd probably be easier to have it on the network than, Rock Band itself. I can't really think of anything more off the top of my head as far as DLC wishes, but my main goal of this video is to say I just think we should try to bring over Metallica, Van Halen, and Aerosmith, because apparently they were exclusive to Guitar Hero series, and now that it's for now dead in the near future anyways, why don't we try to woo them and bring them over, because they have tons of good material, and I think they got they got something for everybody on the instruments. I mean, maybe not Metallica as far as keys go, but Aerosmith has definitely got some stuff you can use for keys, and so does Van Halen. I mean, look at Jump, dude. Jump would be badass with the keys. Like, I mean, he did the whole solo on the fucking keyboard, Jump was like my favorite Van Halen song of all time. I grew up watching that damn video. Anywho, that's just my main addition to my DLC thing. Get the guys who signed exclusively with Guitar Hero, bring them over to Rock Band, and I think a lot of people will be happy. And as far as Harmonix goes, I don't see Harmonix dying anytime soon, because, let's face it, consistently they've released DLC every freaking week, without fail. Now, some of that DLC was fail, but we're not going there. They've released music pretty much every week since the first Rock Band came out, and with the Guitar Hero series, they kind of neglected the DLC market, I feel. And that's where they kind of missed the boat, I think. And it's not their downfall, but I think it's one of the things that maybe contributed is the fact that they didn't put a lot of love into their DLC. You know, they really didn't. I don't think they were serious about it. And I'd probably blame Activision on that, but I could be wrong. All I gotta say is Harmonix, without fail, has always released music every week. It may not be a lot of songs, but it's at least a couple songs. It may not be songs people like, but they at least consistently release music every week. And I feel as long as they continue to do that, they're always going to have a badass fan base. So until my next video, feel bad for the Guitar Hero guys. If you guys have not tried Rock Band, please check it out, give it a chance. You guys might like it, you might not, but since you guys don't have a new game coming out this year, at least give Rock Band 2 and 3 a chance, and maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll be like me and like both games to certain extents. And once again, sorry for your loss. Come on over to the Rock Band side, and we'll welcome you with the open arms, man. So that's my DLC spiel for this time, and we'll probably have another DLC wishlist video coming up soon. Anyways, until then, keep it metal, keep it real, keep it rock. Later.